Well, welcome everyone to thrivebylevel.com. If you're watching this video, most likely you are a free customer or a free promoter with Le-Vel.com. Today, we're basically going to go over 6 main topics. First, we're going to go through how to create a free customer account with Le-Vel.com, placing an order for Thrive, how to get your Thrive for free. Number 4, we're going to go over how to share Thrive with others. Number 5, upgrading to promoter for free. And then also how to earn income as a promoter of Thrive. Today's presentation was brought to you by Blair Critch, who's actually a 200K VIP with Le-Vel.com. In 2016, her team did $1.5 million of sales per month. They have 189 auto bonus earners. She's a Le-Vel millionaire earner, and they've developed 5 200K VIP promoters on their team. What does that mean to you? You have all the support for whatever questions you have, either as a customer or a promoter. There's always resources like this video at your disposal, and so let's jump right into it. So the first thing we want to go over is, as a customer or a promoter, you can create free customer accounts for your friends to earn free Thrive, which we'll talk about in a little while. So first thing you're going to want to do is, when you set up your account with Le-Vel.com, either as a customer or a promoter, you get a free referral website. That referral website is your username, whatever you deem that to be, or the person that set up your account. So your username.le-vel.com. You'll go to that website where you can view all information about Thrive. The first thing you'll see is a video that'll pop up. You'll want to close out that video. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Customer on the top right there in orange. The next page, we're going to see where you can choose the country where the person lives that you're setting up the account. Right now, Le-Vel.com ships to Australia, Mexico, United Kingdom, Canada, New Zealand, and of course, the United States. So just choose your country, and on the next page, you're going to see a prompt to create a new account. So let's zoom in on that a little bit. The first thing you're going to want to make sure is that your name is where it says I was referred by. Again, this is for customers or promoters. The only thing you're going to really need from your friend to set up an account for them with Le-Vel.com is their first and last name and their email address. Once you get that information, you can now set up an account for them, or they can set it up for themselves through your referral link. One of the easiest things I like to do is make the username and password exactly the same. These can be changed at any time. They are case sensitive, so make them all lowercase, no spaces or dashes or anything like that. Make it really simple. Again, it can be changed at any time. Once you set up a free account for someone, you're going to want to send them a private message. They are also going to get an email from Le-Vel.com, but I like to send a private message either via text or via Facebook message, something like, hey, I set up a video and website so you can learn more about Thrive. I've been loving it since whenever you've been thriving since. So let me know when you have any questions. And I put their referral link in there. And then we're going to go over in a little while other things that you can send to people. But that's the first thing. I want to make sure they watch that video and start to go through this process of learning about Le-Vel.com. So that's how you set up a free customer account. It's super easy. Right now it takes me probably about 30 seconds to set up an account. So super easy to do that. Once somebody has a free customer account with Le-Vel.com, they can now go place an order of Thrive inside their account. So let's go back to it. What they're going to do is just go to their referral website, click and close the video here, click on Customer, and instead of the right side, we're going to look at the left side. And we're going to log in here as a customer using our username and password. Again, remember, it's case sensitive. Make sure everything is the same, and these can both be changed at any time. The next page we're going to come to is basically your main account page, just like you would have at Amazon or any other place where you have a shopping cart. It's the same thing with Le-Vel.com. This is where you can contact support, manage your credit cards, change your password, edit your profile, and of course, place an order. And that's what we're going to go over right now. Once you click on place an order, it'll prompt you and it'll show you the 6 most common packages that people get started with when they get their Thrive Experience first package. Most common first order is the Lifestyle or the Tone Pack plus DFT. The Tone Pack plus DFT is going to give you a choice between women's or men's capsules. You're going to be able to get 30 days, or actually 32 days of lifestyle drink mix, and then premium lifestyle DFT 30 applications. So that tone pack plus DFT is going to give you 30 days of all of our 3 core products that so many of us thrivers use every single morning. The other thing you're going to do is be able to choose between your capsule and your mix. So you can just choose women's or men's. Again, it's the same price depending on who you are. And then single serve or canister, I like to choose single serve just because it's easy and I can hand it out to friends if they want to try it too. But some people prefer canister. It's either, no matter what way, it's the same price. So just choose which one makes sense to you. On the next page here, you're going to see 2 orders. You're going to see one for today's order and one for your auto ship order. Don't worry, you're only paying for one. You actually get a 25% discount for using auto ship when you place your order. You can delete or alter your auto ship literally right after you complete your order. So you always want to order on auto ship because you can always delete it right afterwards. But you want to get that 25% discount. Once you see this, you're going to continue your order here. On the next page, you'll put in your shipping information. Just continue to checkout. On this page, you'll be able to choose your auto ship date if you want to, either the 5th, the 15th, or the 25th. Know that, again, you can change this as soon as you complete your order to get that 25% discount. And again, you want to alter this if you want to before that date. So if you set your auto ship date for the 5th of next month or the 25th, make sure that that's what you want because you can only change it up until the day that it's set. So make sure that that's what you want, and then you'll get that 25% discount. Then here, if you need to edit your shipping information, you can on the next page. This is where you'll put your credit card information in. You're not going to get charged until your next screen. You want to make sure that you use one credit card per account. You can use the same credit card for a married couple that are on the same account, but for each individual account, like you don't want to be using your credit card for your mom's account or anything like that. You want to use the same credit card for the same person on each account. So make sure you do that. Then here's where on the next page you'll be able to review your order, and then this is where you'll put in your security code and confirm your auto ship there again. You can alter it right after we place our order here. Then you're going to get a receipt on the next page that I'll show you exactly what you purchased. You also get an email. And then with about 24 to 48 hours, you'll get a tracking email that you'll be able to literally track your Thrive package from the second that it leaves the shipping facility to the second that it arrives at your door. You can also sign up for text updates. I do this every time because I greatly anticipate my Thrive package getting here. Remember to connect with your promoter before you start day one for tips on having the best experience. So you definitely want to make sure that you do that. Put the date on your calendar. Make sure you reach out to your promoter or the friend that referred you as a customer and say, hey, what are some tips that I can get on how to have the best Thrive experience? What I want to show you next here is that now that we've gone over, how to place that initial order, there's some other little ordering extras that I want to go over real quickly with you. What some people like to do is they like to purchase a la carte. If they want to choose a different color DFT or a different flavor of drink mix, you can do that. There's not much of a price difference. You can do that by clicking here for additional product options in that shopping cart after we press the place an order button. You can also purchase plus line products here. And what you'll want to do again, you'll want to order on auto ship. You'll press the plus sign button there in the auto ship column, and then you'll be able to see the price drop. You'll see the difference go from $74 to $60 with that 25% discount. You'll see a +1 in the auto ship and a +1 in today's order. Again, you can remove this, alter it, pause it right after you place your order. So this is how you would get some single products. One of the really cool things that Le-Vel has is something called credits. These can be earned in a lot of different ways. So if you do have credits available either from your promoter or some other way that you've accrued some credits, maybe you won it in a contest, you can go and check them in your main account page under Le-Vel credits. When you do have Le-Vel credits, you'll see a little box that'll pop up on that last screen before you submit your order, with that credit card number, with the security number. And you'll see a little button here that says Le-Vel credits disabled, you'll want to click that and you'll kind of see, I'll toggle back and forth where you'll be able to see that dollar comes off the total bill. And so that's a way that you can enable Le-Vel credits very easily with one click of a button. Next thing I want to show you really quickly is how to manage your auto ship. It's super easy. What you'll do is log in to your main account page here. In the middle here, you'll see where your auto ship is scheduled, and you click on Manage Auto Ship. From this screen, you can pause your auto ship, you can edit the items that are in your auto ship, you can delete auto ship. Make sure to do this prior to the date that it's ready to be shipped. Again, this is for a convenience factor. This is never required for customers or promoters. But again, you do want to place your order on auto ship to get the 25% discount. Now, once somebody has ordered their Thrive, they're thriving, the next logical thing is like, wait a minute, I love how I feel, so I've got to tell friends about it. So the company put together something called Refer To for Free Thrive. A little bit of a mouthful there, but this is available for all customers and all promoters. So when a friend says, what's that thing on your arm, or what's that nutrition program you're talking about on Facebook, or whatever a question is, the first thing you're going to want to do is set them up with a free customer account, like we talked about in the beginning here. When they have questions, you connect them with your promoter and say, hey, my friend has a question about how this works, or how much it costs, or whatever it is. When your promoter helps them place that first time order, what's really cool is when two friends place an order in a given month as a customer, you're going to get the average of those two orders in Thrive credits the next month. Those two orders have to be placed on auto ship. Again, they're not required to stay on it, but initially they have to be on auto ship. So for example, if friend A placed an order for $150, friend B placed an order for $190, you're going to get $170 in Le-Vel credits on the second of the following month to use on whatever products that you want to get that month. The only thing you pay for is shipping or whatever's left over that you want to purchase. So it's a really cool way that people can get free products every single month. It doesn't have to be a new person that you refer every month. It can be the same two people that order every month, and you've got free Thrive every single month. So that's the Refer To program. Now the next question people have is, I'm loving my Thrive experience. I've referred a few people. I can see how this works. How would I share Thrive maybe more on an activator level? How Blair shares that and how other people I see sharing it around. How do they do this? Well, there's no secret to it. It's very, very simple. It's something we call the information funnel, info funnel for short. And really all it's about is educating and informing your friends on why you and so many others choose Thrive each day, and then provide more information consistently over time. So super easy. You might post a DFT selfie with a short text. You might share one of the stories from a Le-Vel fan page once a day. You might invite to one of the calls that we have 2 to 3 times a week. Or maybe attend a Le-Vel local in your area, in your town, which you can go see on the Le-Vel Facebook page. You might invite them to an online event. So there's a lot of different ways to let people know about what you're doing. And again, once somebody goes, well, what's that thing on your arm? Or that story looked great that you shared. What's that all about? All you're going to do is set them up with a free account like we showed in the beginning, invite them to like the Facebook page. You can go click on invite friends to like the page and invite all your friends if you want. Number 3, share the recorded CEO call. This is a welcome call that's recorded often by our CEOs. And then number 4, once somebody goes, all right, I want to place an order, or I've got questions, or how does this work, or how does that work? Connect them with your promoter, sponsor, or their 40K VIP. And that's the info funnel. And we just do that over and over again until somebody goes, hey, you know what? I'm ready to place my order and see what Thrive is all about. And so that's how you share Thrive. And this is really the focal point of our company. When people will go, how does this company grow so fast? It's because not only is our product line simple, but also how we share Thrive is simple too, because we operate on a free network model. So what I want to show you next is, when somebody is loving Thrive, they've referred maybe a few friends and they go, hey, wait a minute, maybe I want to upgrade to promote Thrive. How do I go about doing that? It's super easy. Again, you just log into your main account page, you scroll to the bottom and you click become a promoter. There's zero upfront, recurring, or annual fees, so you don't pay anything to upgrade to a promoter. There's no purchases upfront or monthly required. You don't have to say, I'm going to order products every month or I'm going to buy this package to get started. There's none of that here. There's nothing to pay for. You don't have to pay for websites or training or welcome kits or anything like that. Once you click Become a Promoter on the next page, you'll agree to the policies and procedures, which you'll be able to print out and read whenever you want to, and then click Become a Promoter. And now what you'll do is it'll prompt you to log into what we call the Cloud Control Office. This can be found at cloudoffice.le-vel.com. This is where you're going to do everything from now on, whether it's placing an order, going through training, getting updates from the company. This is where you can really control your entire Thrive world, as we call it. And this is also where you'll go when you want to look at your business, see who you're referred by. Think of this as a free upgrade because, again, it doesn't cost anything. What I want to do next is I want to bring you through and just show you a little tour of the back office. When you do upgrade, you can choose to get an upgrade package if you want. The most common one is the promoter package. One of the little perks as a promoter is you're not required to be on auto ship to get the 25% discount, so you don't have to place that order and toggle back and forth between auto ship and no auto ship. And you can place that order and get a 25% discount at any time. And again, the most common package as an upgrade is the promoter package. I got started with the VIP package because I just wanted as much product as I could to be able to give out to friends and use myself because it gives you almost about 8 weeks of the product. So it just really depends on what you want to get started and how you want to do it. Again, there's nothing required. You could do this all for absolutely free without ever buying anything. But, you want to try the products and get started that way. What I want to do next is, like we said, just kind of bring you through a real quick tour of your cloud office, just so you know where some of the more important things are. When you first log into your cloud office, you're going to see basically, a few getting started steps. And there's tons of great resources that Blair's team has for you, but there's also great resources in your cloud office. You can go to online training videos. These are great videos because they're not professionally done. They're from leaders in the company that have been with the company for years or some less that were at past events. So you can also get the vibe of the culture here at Le-Vel.com. And just follow these simple steps. As you start to scroll down here, this is kind of where I live a lot because you're going to get company updates, so you're going to get corporate executive team updates. On the right side here, you're going to get leader updates. So for people like Blair or anyone that's a 40K VIP or above, this is where they're going to put updates if they're having promotions or a training call or anything like that. You can get a lot of updates here. This is also where you can track monthly promotions that are going on throughout the month, whether it's a free lifestyle getaway trip for 2 or some bonus program the company has, but you can track that all right here under current promotions. As we continue to scroll down here, you'll be able to track your new customers coming in, your promoter upgrades. You can track your progress toward your next eligible rank advancement. You can see the amount of orders are submitted. Also, make sure if this is your first time in your cloud office to register with Payoneer to earn commissions. We get paid every Tuesday for the previous week's production on most of the ways that we get paid, and I'm going to go over that in a second here. But make sure you sign up for that and choose the way that you want to get paid next Tuesday. As you continue to scroll down, you can see some trackers here that are time sensitive. In your first 14 days, there's VIP 800 and 1600, which you can earn for helping friends get started in your first 14 days. There's also an iPad mini bonus of $299 that you can earn in your first 30 days. And there's always fun promotions going on, so make sure that you get in touch with your 200K or your 40K and say, hey, what's going on right now? What are promotions that we have going? Because their whole goal is to help you earn these in your first 14 and 30 days. And we're going to go over this in a second as well. The other thing you're going to want to know how to do is transfer Le-Vel credits. So now another perk as a promoter is that when you earn Le-Vel credits, either through bonus programs or the refer to get free or contest or whatever ways, there's lots of ways that you can earn Le-Vel credits, you can transfer them to personal customers and any promoter in your business. So if you want to help a friend, save on shipping or, get a free box of lifestyle mix, you can do that by transferring credits. This is a very giving back and paying forward culture that we've created here at Le-Vel.com. And so all you'll need to do is, if you see here under My Commissions and Le-Vel credits, you can see how many credits you have available. You'll want to get the person's customer or promoter number to initiate that transfer, which can be found under My Team and My Customers, which are where your personal customers are. Or you could look under Reports and Sponsor Report. That's where all your promoters are. So you just want to get their customer or promoter number. You'll put it into where the Le-Vel credit section is, and then let them know why they're getting it. Maybe it's towards their first order. Put the amount in there, and then complete the transfer, and that'll be deposited into their account immediately, and they'll be able to use them. The only thing you can't use credits on usually are the upgrade packages for promoters, and then there's promotions that come out that you're not able to use credits, but most of the time you can really use credits on anything, and credits aren't able to be used on shipping either. That's another thing too. So Le-Vel credits are a very cool way to be able to incentivize people to get started. Another section that probably a lot of people reside in is under Reports and Downline Order History. This is something that I check kind of throughout the day to see what orders are coming in, make sure that people are getting followed up with correctly. You can track their package by clicking on Track there, and then that's also where you can send this link that pops up to your customer or promoter so they can track it. Also, all the links in here are attached to them, so if they click on anything, it's all attached to them, which is really cool. They can sign up for text updates, and again, remember to connect with your customer or promoter that is starting on their day one so you can follow up and give them some tips on getting started the best way. Also under resources, again, like we mentioned before, this is where you can access training videos, you can learn about Thrive sample mailouts, you can see all the emails that have gone out through the company, documents and downloads can be found here. My favorite video in the training series is Volume 1, Video 10, but I would encourage you to look through all of them, but definitely check that one out. That's one of my favorites. Also, this is where you can contact support, and I always contact support after asking my sponsor $40K. It could be a super easy answer, and then I'll go to support. Also, don't open multiple tickets for the same question. You can just keep reopening, almost like a chat with support, and auto ships cannot be canceled the scheduled day that they're on, so make sure to follow up with your customers that they do want their auto ship to be sent out that day, and that's a great thing to do too, because they can't be changed on the day of the shipment. Next thing I want to bring you through over the next few minutes is understanding the Le-Vel rewards plan. So, the rewards plan really takes care of itself if you stick to the basics like we talked about in the information funnel. When you share Le-Vel with others the correct way, the rewards plan really stacks on top of each other. Everything is related to the activities that we've really already talked about. So this is just kind of a brief overview so you kind of know how it works. Feel free to pause and look at it again, but these are not something that you have to memorize or be able to talk about, because remember, when people have questions, you're going to bring in the person that either got you started or your 40K or Blair or somebody like that to really answer their bigger questions. Your whole goal is really just to help people set up free accounts and answer their questions. And so here's some basic lingo from the rewards plan, really super easy stuff. You can go through this at a later date. What I want to do is just kind of roll through the 12 ways that we really have the ability to earn income with Le-Vel.com. The first one is retail sales. This is super easy. It's based off something called bonusable volume, which is basically 50% of the retail price. So if somebody places a $200 product order as a customer, 50% of that is the BV, so $100 in BV. So if you have a personal customer that places an order like that, and it's $100 BV, you're going to earn $20. If a promoter on your first level, they have a customer, you're going to get paid $12 for the same thing, and so on and so forth. So this is really just retail sales, people purchasing products on a monthly basis. Also, just a little note here is that if a customer of yours refers other customers to get free products. Since the customer can't earn that commission, you would earn that. They're all based out of your personal customers. That's a really cool thing that we have here too. And so this is how retail sales works. Now, the next one is Vanishing Ownership. We've really already talked about this a couple times, but again, this is available for customers and promoters. The maximum you can earn on this per month is $400 in Le-Vel credits. It does not cover shipping costs. That's the only thing that we really pay for on a monthly basis for our products, which ranges anywhere from $10 to $15, so it's super, super inexpensive. Next thing I want to go over is the Infinity Fast Start, because we haven't touched on this yet. We touched on the upgrade packages that are available to all promoters. You can see them down here. They range from $100 to $800. You can purchase these at any time. These are not just a one-time thing. You can purchase them at any time. Great way to stock up or just purchase your products on a monthly basis. Every time one of these packages are purchased, it triggers an Infinity Fast Start bonus up through 4 levels of your sponsorship tree. So let's look at an example here. If Sally here purchases a promoter package, that's going to pay you $80. If this person, Bob, down here purchases a starter package, you're going to earn $10. If all of this happened in a given week, you're going to earn $200 in an Infinity Fast Start bonus. So really, really simple. When somebody purchases an upgrade package, it generates a bonus. On the next one, the next number 4 and number 5 of how we get paid is related to the Infinity Fast Start bonus. So let's say one of the people that you personally sponsored, let's call him Tim, earns $1,000 in that Infinity Fast Start bonus we just talked about. Well, if you have 2 qualified and active promoters, you're going to earn a $100 Fast Start match because you helped Tim earn this Infinity Fast Start bonus. Well, on the next one, if you're a 4K VIP or above, and you have at least 8 qualified and active promoters, Tim earns that same $1,000, but because you're now a 4K VIP and you've got these promoters, you now earn a matching bonus of $200 or a 20% match. So again, all 3 of those are related to the same type of activity. Next thing we're going to talk about here, number 6, is Go VIP. Again, this is available to all promoters in their first 14 days when they're qualified and active, which means they have $100 of personal volume, which is either their orders or their customer orders. That's what starts the 14-day clock. This is only on their first-time orders, so if they order multiple times, it doesn't add up to more. It's only their first-time orders. So basically, there's 3 steps. Get qualified and active, get 2 new auto ship customers. Remember, they have to be on auto ship. They're not required to stay on it, but they have to order on auto ship. Enroll 2 promoters with any of the upgrade packages for a total of $800 in orders. You're going to earn a $400 cash bonus, $100 in Le-Vel credits, Fast Start bonuses, retail sales, approximately $660 on that first $800 in orders in your first 14 days for basically helping about 4 people get started. There's also a way to earn what we call Go VIP 1600, which is just $1,600 of orders, 4 customers, 4 promoters, and you're going to earn approximately another $660. So these are available for all promoters in their first 14 days. In your first 30 days of upgrading to a promoter, you can qualify for the iPad mini bonus, which is basically $299 that you can use towards an iPad mini if you want to, but it's just a bonus that's put in your check of $299. When in your first 30 days, so not calendar months, so 30 days, $4,000 of qualified volume, which is all the orders from promoters and customers and personal and all that kind of stuff, in your first 30 days, and you'll earn a bonus of $299, and you'll get recognized for earning that with a little iPad mini here, a little emblem there. And so that's really another way to get additional bonuses, and sometimes there's other things going on, so make sure that you check what else is going on in terms of promotions that are currently available. This is where we go into Unilevel team commission. So this is where residual income starts to come in. You can earn anywhere from 4 to 8% of the bonusable volume, like we talked about before, on your placement tree according to your current paid rank down to 8 levels. What does that mean? Basically, if you look at a 40K, for example, a 40K is going to get paid 4% down through 7 levels of all of their promoters and customers, up to a 200K that gets paid 8% through 8 levels. Let's look at a real-time, real-world example. This is a person that enrolled and they placed an order for $358. The BV was $179. So that this promoter earned $21.48. But also because they were placed on a 4th level, they also earned a $7.16 check. So you can earn multiple times on different people's orders. So this is just another way to earn income. And the next way to earn income is going to be related to this. So let's go back to our Tim here. Let's say Tim earns $2,000 in Unilevel team commissions. And because you have 4 qualified and active personally enrolled promoters, you're a 4K VIP, you're going to earn a $400 match for that. If you have 8 qualified and active personally enrolled promoters, and you're a 4K VIP or above, you're going to earn a 40% bonus for doing that. And so again, this is all based on each other. So everything builds on top of it. You can see a lot of commonalities here. You can see 4K VIP is a very commonality here. So that's the first thing that you want to achieve as soon as you can. A lot of things are based upon that. Next thing here is number 10 is the VIP auto bonus. This again is available to all promoters. What this is when your business generates $12,000 in qualified volume in a calendar month, and you have 4 personally enrolled qualified and active promoters, you're going to get an $800 per month bonus in your check towards a qualifying BMW, Mercedes, Cadillac, or Lexus. Now, they give you this in your check. So that $800 can cover everything for that car, or you get a $300 by default without a qualifying car. And this is included in the second payday of each month. And Blair has so many people on our team that have already qualified for this, and you could be next. So really easy to qualify for this VIP auto bonus, and just work with your promoter to get this achieved, and you can do this as fast as you want to. We also have lifestyle getaways that start at 4K VIP now. Again, that 4K VIP, very common theme there. And this is, you can earn trips to Las Vegas, New Orleans, Punta Cana, New York City, kind of all over the place. And these are free trips. These are not training trips. These are getaways. And so there's all different levels. Really simple to achieve these lifestyle getaways. It's usually always based off helping new customers and new promoters get started with their Thrive experience. The last way that we have here of earning income, I like to put the waiting room in here. This is a very strategic way to build a long-term business. You have 60 days to place personally enrolled promoters on any level of your business. You're only able to move them once, and you cannot be reversed. Always consult with someone like Blair or your 40K or someone who has done this before and knows how this waiting room works, because there's some really great ways that you can use this. What's really cool is, let's say I have Lori here as a personally enrolled promoter of mine, and I move them under Adam. Well, now Lori is going to count for volume for Adam and Stacy, plus also that Unilevel team commission. So a lot of cool things that you can do here and be able to incentivize people, but again, consult with your 200K or 40K or someone that has used the waiting room before. So all of this that we've gone over really comes down to these 6 things that we talked about, how to create free customer accounts, ordering Thrive, getting Thrive for free, sharing it with others. Really comes down to focusing on these 4 things, the info funnel, helping people get started for free, inviting them to like the Facebook page, sharing the recorded call, connecting them with your promoter, sponsor, or their 40K. And that's really what Le-Vel.com is all about. Connect with your 200K. There's always Facebook groups. There's a lot of different resources that especially Blair's team has for you to get started on a right note. So get with the person that referred you to this video and say, okay, this is what I want to do. These are the goals I have. First goal, get free Thrive. Next goal, 4K VIP, and so on and so forth. So until our next training video, guys, have a great day. Thank you so much to Blair for making this happen, and we'll see you at the top. Have a great day.